All right, Shalom, all praises be to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Makakodash. Double honors to our apostles, a great millstone that rule with honor and with diligence and honesty, brothers out there pushing this truth and sincerity to wake up the elect. Peace be to the elect and their families, those that change according to the word, calling on the names of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in time of trouble. We say peace unto you, and may the Lord have mercy on you in these evil times that we're living in. This is just a Lord's will. This will be a quick video. I just want to speak about. I haven't really spoke a lot about the whole situation with the Wi-Fi or WFI camp in Chicago and the incidents that occurred. That led up to the incident that happened out here at the school of UPK. Taking taking a step back and looking at everything that's been transpiring over the past couple of weeks, months, with all the so-called, it's how convenient it is that right before this situation broke out, with WFI Chicago, or they go about Wi-Fi or Watchmen for Israel Chicago. Right before this incident broke out, the U.S. government, the feds announced that some people, some Hamas members could have snuck over the border, and they were doing all these announcements, in the news about terror attacks, homegrown terror in the U.S., and they were doing all these warnings about, there's we fear that there will be terrorist attacks, and then this situation breaks out with WFI Chicago, and I'm looking at this video. I used to live in Chicago, and one thing I do know is that them Chicago cops are some hardcore cops, man. I'm looking at this video of what transpired, and it's like it looks to me as if everything was staged. Them Chicago cops will fuck you up, man. They would have converged on that situation so damn quick, but it looks staged. Here it is. The police pull up on bikes in front of the camp to block off the camp, and then men just burst through the police, pushing them off their bikes, shoving the police around. Guns would have been drawn. They would have put that shit in order real quick if this situation was real. The cops are running around looking confused. It looks staged. This whole thing, and you gotta watch these fucking people, man. A lot of these so-called camp leaders and members of the leaders of these other camps are bought and sold cheap. Are cheap niggas that are provocateurs, and looking from how everything transpired over the coming days before that happened. It's like these guys in these camps. They opened up a window for us to be attacked. All the threats of homegrown terror and people coming over the border, which is being let in, and then all of a sudden you got a riot between so-called Israelites and Palestinians, and now if anything happens to any of these camps, they can blame it on them, and this is the U.S. government playbook some textbook shit. You know, now they have a reason to blame somebody else if something happens to us. Now they can say, "Oh yeah, the Israelites, they get into it with the WFI camp gets into it with Palestinians, and then all of a sudden, why didn't the woman attack them? The woman, they said on the interview with the ISUPK, the interview, the woman's, they said on in the video that, oh yeah, she felt like she saw all the bloodshed of her people and she felt like she needed to do something. We ain't over there at war with your people. Why the fuck would you attack us? This all looks like a fucking setup, a cheap fucking setup, and with niggas playing the key role to bring harm unto their people, man. This don't look real to me at all. None of this fucking looks real. How convenient all the things that led up to these incidents, and then now it's happening. You got these goofy ass niggas on TV. Yeah, but the scripture said that we gonna be persecuted. Man, this shit don't look real to me. I'm just I just look at this. These cops look confused as fuck. With those yellow shit. There's poles being flung, or there's flag poles being swung, and cops ain't pulling guns out. Cops ain't. Hey, cops are trained to quell threats quick. It would have been fucking SWAT people. It would have been SWAT pulling up. It would have been all kind of people getting arrested. Why ain't none of these people getting grabbed and being tossed in paddy wagons? This whole big old thing, and wasn't nobody getting snatched up and arrested. And then, oh yeah, 1 week later, we're going to have a unity camp. Everybody's still there. It just looks too staged to me. If this video ain't really about WFI, but I'm thinking, I'm just sitting here and I'm thinking about all the things that's been happening leading up to this incident, and then there's another incident out here. So now the E, E to the scissor. Now they can indirectly attack us, because of nigga Jakes. Now they can attack us indirectly. Now they can say, oh yeah, some Palestinian dude, shot up a Israelite camp. This all looks staged. Look at how the guy tosses this police officer after the SUV. You see the guy, the police officer walking in the middle of the street with the bike. I watch the guys get back up to it. The guy walking with the bike. Look, the guy bumps into it. Throws the bike out the way. Why didn't that cop grab that nigga and tackle him to the ground and put cuffs on him? If this was any other event, niggas would have been going to jail. People would have been getting locked up. You mean to tell me these confused looking police officers, didn't nobody get locked up? Wasn't nobody going to jail? Now we all heard Chief Ephraim, they're them getting up money to go to Chicago for a unity camp. But we didn't hear nothing about getting up money because one of the brothers got locked up and we got to pay this brother's bond or this or that. We didn't hear nothing about that. This looks like a staged event to me, but this ain't about them. I'm not going to make this whole thing about them. Hey, this is really about men in the faith. Let me get this off of here. This is really about, the men in GMS, we coming into the times where the Lord, there's going to be judgment going, a lot of judgment going out, and especially amongst us. You know, it's time to really, it's time for us to really start looking at ourselves and examining our, our every move. It's time for us to really, be focused in the spirit. It's time for us to, be watchful, prayerful, and careful, man. And another thing, if you have any alt, or if you have done any, anything, hold on.